It's me, KristopherGardner, owner of the Houston Roundball Review, local name, a global perspective. Monday afternoon, the Rockets had a press conference to introduce their rookie draft picks, Cam Whitmore and Amen Thompson, to the local media. Check it out. Clips posted, of course, here on the Houston Roundball Review YouTube channel. I learned that Cam Whitmore's agent is Houston's Joe Branch. Small world. Spoke to him a little bit after the presser. Also saw Rickie Winslow, Houston Cougars City of Houston legend, basketball legend, spoke to him. Rick and I both discussed the Cougs' impending joining of the Big 12 July 1st officially. It's fun to talk to folks you haven't seen in a while. It's great to catch up with them. But this one-on-none clip, I want to discuss a little bit about free agency. Note, hat tip to ESPN's Bobby Marks, as well as the NBA insider Marc Stein. Marc Stein had a note, little tidbit, that the Rockets are favorite to sign Dillon Brooks. Ha ha ha. Where have I heard that before? But also mentioned the possibility of the Rockets signing Fred VanVleet to a big salary. I want to say numbers approaching like 30 mil per. Rocket fans, on the June 24th edition of Let's Talk Houston Rockets, I talked about it, asked your thoughts on it, the possible vets the Rockets would be signing, and if those vets who are signed would start. So, if the Rockets do sign Fred VanVleet and Dillon Brooks, do you think they'll start? I think so, but what do you think? Let me know in the comments below the description below this video. Fred VanVleet, Dillon Brooks, Houston Rockets. This note, free agency starts June 30th, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. Little info from Bobby Marks. In the new collective bargaining agreement, teams are required to spend $122.4 million. That's 90% of the $136 million salary cap by the first day of the regular season. If their opening night payroll comes in lower than that, the team is required to pay the difference to the NBA, and it gets distributed to all players in the league. However, starting in 2024-25 season, if a team fails to meet the salary floor, then it is no longer eligible for the end of season cash distribution to non-tax paying teams. So the important part for that is at the beginning. Of course, that means the Rockets, in their nearly, according to Mr. Marks, about $64 million of cap space, they got to spend 90% of that. Well, back to my initial point. Fred VanVleet could be in for a huge payday for the Rockets. And Dillon Brooks. Marc Stein said Dillon Brooks looking for the mid-level exception, roughly average of $12.4 million per. What do you think about that? Dillon Brooks a Rocket, possible. Sounds like the Rockets are the favorite to get Dillon Brooks. Rocket fans, some of y'all don't like that. Some of you do. Let me know your thoughts. Everyone, take care. Reminder, this Saturday, spoke to him after the presser on Monday. Jackson Gallo will be joining me on Let's Talk Houston Rockets. Sunday will be the 100th episode of Folks Talking Sports. Start about 6 p.m. Me, Willie Gibson, Andy Yanez, and a few other special guests trying to line up for the 100th episode of Folks Talking Sports. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about the Houston Roundball Review YouTube channel. Support the channel. Buy some merch. Super chat. Hit that $sign. Thank you button on all the videos posted, available here on the Houston Roundball Review YouTube channel. Cougs on the Big 12 July 1st. Rice Owls on the American on July 1st. A lot of more content and info will be shared here on the Houston Roundball Review on YouTube. Everybody take care. Peace.